I think we're live. Welcome to another episode, episode 3 of Partners in Prime. And this is called Paw.
He doesn't even have the right. Called? It is called Paws in Order, kind of like Law and Order.
Paws in Order.
Special Pet Unit.
Special
there you go.
Pet Unit. How fun is that? So what's it about?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Just kidding. So we always start these off with, I'm Gavin.
I'm Megan.
And we always wear these sunglasses because it's part of shtick of Partners in Prime.
Gangster.
Right? And we'll be talking more about this. And we don't take them off until we talk about the sunglasses. Should we just talk about them right now? Okay.
Go for it.
So if this is your first time here, we want 3 things for the show. We want to be, everybody does these amazing lives, but we want to be a little bit different where we
and make unamazing lives.
Yeah, I know. Maybe the opposite of but
you're getting the real deal here.
We want to talk about the Amazon products, but we also want to entertain and we want it to be fun, like have a connection with you all. And we'd love to hear from you. Follow us if you just happen to be coming on here. There's nothing on right now. And also, we'd love to hear chat from you. So I am going to load this up so I can start seeing the chat if anybody does talk.
Okay.
So
now we're in.
Now here's the thing that we do. We have, is it 4 segments?
We'll break it down. Let's see what the
part
number
of this with us is that actually we should talk about the sunglasses and we'll come back to that.
Because you're ready to make eye contact with
I'm ready.
Now.
I'm ready to take these off.
Yeah.
So I am wearing these Wear Me Pros. This is a little bit different than the picture on there. I have multiple of these and it's my bad. I didn't tell her I was going to do the switcheroo. So, but this is same brand, just a little bit different color, like a little lighter gray. I love these because they're high end without the high end price. Because I break these all the time, right? As husbands do, right? Mm-hmm. So, what about your glasses?
Mine are about half the price of yours because I'm a bargain babe and I like really cheap things. If you will, not cheap, but get a good deal for it. So, mine are linked below, and they right now are super cheap.
Mine are 46.
Mine doesn't say the price.
We're sorry. We're
free,
still learning
so
this.
So put them in your cart.
There's no price on there.
I know. That's what
I know,
I said.
and I have to.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's even farther today, babe. I can really even lean over there.
So we're high class.
You're gonna notice, and this is part of the fun of this, is that we're novices. So we have the 3rd episode here, and we're still learning how to switch everything, and we're learning, so bear with us, but that's the fun, right?
Wait, you've gotten a little off track. You said there were 4 segments.
Okay, let's get back to the segments.
Yeah, this is
what she does.
Whole thing in life.
My goal is to come on here unprepared as part of the fun, right? I really looking over these, I don't even know what's going to be transpiring, right? And
so we see who does all the work here.
That's
right?
the design. But as kind of the producer behind the scenes, we have 4 segments. Is it 4? 3? We're going to find out. I'm going to try to do this real quick.
Yeah,
so we usually like to start off with, the beginning, the intros and stuff. But then we're going to do, it's our plan in the future is to do an appetizer, something you can join us with, maybe even next time. Today, it's pet related, okay? So
this could be an appetizer, let's be honest.
He's going to
try it out.
We're going to see.
It's got
you're going to see.
Ingredients, yeah.
We're gonna.
But this segment is called. Do you know?
Oh my gosh! It's
nailed
it or failed it. Okay.
And maybe
right.
kind of failed the intro to that, but it's all good. So the whole point is to try something out new on air that we've never done before. So the whole nailed it, and then usually sometimes it doesn't.
And we seriously, purposely do not do anything before the starts.
No practicing.
We want the debauchery and the whatever's going to transpire to transpire. Okay, so keep that in mind. I know people. That's the fun of this, to judge us, but this is a train wreck unfolding as we go. Right.
You're welcome.
And that's part of the fun. That's
your
part of the
Saturday night entertainment.
Yes. So thanks for joining us. If you're not following us yet, we'd love a follow. We'd love to hear from you in the chat. I will occasionally look over here and see what's going on. But we got a lot going on here. We're learning.
All right, back to, you have one segment down. We're back on track. Okay, there we go.
Pulling me back in.
He says there's 4, so let's break it down. So you've
And
got
then
the nailed it or failed it, which we've got lined up.
And we're going to, we've got lots of pet stuff we're going to go through with you.
But not normal. It'll be different themes each week. So it's not pet every week. So if you don't have a pet, you know, think about your neighbor
So what was week
or your
1?
friends.
What was week 1?
You tell me.
Hydration Heist?
No.
That was week 2. Hydration Heist was week 2.
Yeah, so he gave you a sneak peek to week 2. First week was
I'm impressed.
Honey laundry.
Honey laundry.
It was basically
just
said
say
it
the
for
whole
him.
thing. Say the whole thing. Yep, honey laundering.
Honey laundering. Instead of money laundering, we did like a whole honey laundering.
So Megan's
like,
a teacher and she loves like puns. And you know, so there's going to be a cheese factor here, people. There's definitely going to be a cheese factor.
Alliteration. If you're into alliteration, do you know what alliteration?
Yeah, tell me, what do you mean? What's
well, anything that like starts with the same letter.
Okay.
Like Megan's must-haves. They both start with M. Like that's alliteration. Right?
And the 4th thing we're going to do is educate you on the show.
That wasn't.
No,
you skipped over 3.
No. I'm saying like that's an additional thing.
Oh,
I haven't
right.
even talked about that
Okay.
yet. So we're going to talk about the
products.
And then we're going to do what's that called? The jar o questions. Okay. And we're going to get personal. We're going to ask a question on there. Now, there's going to be this common theme where like I kind of know I think we came up with some of these questions, but I can't remember them, right? It was weeks ago. So it'll be on the spot. We're going to share some stuff. Then we'll get back to the product reviews. Then we go to I want that, which I'll explain to you more when that time comes.
Yeah.
And is that all 4? Is that 4? Someone
Close enough.
Okay.
I think we just like.
I think
let's kick
anybody
it off.
who's watching right now is like, hey, listen, how about we just get on with this? So let's do that.
Okay. All right. So the first segment is nailed it or failed it.
Nailed it or failed it.
Okay.
This is going to be interesting.
It will be interesting. But one of the first products that we're featuring is something that we have in our household. Backstory is that we have a dog, a Shih Poo, and Harper, and she's locked upstairs.
Does everybody know what a Shih Poo is?
Do you know what a Shih Poo is?
I'm asking for the audience.
Yeah. Is it?
No, it's a Shih Tzu Poodle.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Point for Gavin. So she has like allergies. So we do not buy her traditional like treats or anything that you'd sell at the grocery store because.
Are you all kind of weird about your dog too? Like, do you do stuff you're like, okay, it's a dog, and like
we may feed
Megan's
her
like,
better.
It's not just a dog; it's part of our family. And I'm like, oh my gosh,
honest.
like she eats better than most of us.
Well, okay, so I don't think you were here the other day. Pierce had a friend over and had crock pot of food going that is for the dog.
Dropping names of our son.
Yeah, or whatever. Our teenage son was home. And he had a friend over, and the friend looked in the crock pot and was like, that looks amazing. And he was like, yeah, that's my dog food.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, that was the dog food. Yeah. Well, no, there's no salt for her. But she has food allergies, so we're pretty particular about what we feed her. So this Dash cookie maker, treat maker thing is like right up our alley because.
So can they see, like, do you see like that it's.
Has little bones.
It's in the shape of bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is our nailed it or failed it for tonight. And Gavin is going to be the guinea pig.
This is going to be interesting.
Here's the recipe. I've already kind of put it together because this is not a cooking show and you don't want to see me mixing together like peanut butter and pumpkin and
that would
flour.
take too much time.
Yeah, so it's 3 ingredients. But with this, I got to back step a little bit. When you order this, you're going to get like a recipe booklet that has all sorts of things in there, right? Oh boy. Okay, there we go. So this is like a very basic one that I thought that hopefully Gavin will like. It's part of our nailed it or failed it. But essentially,
so when you say hopefully, like if for the people just joining us, I'm going to be trying this, right? We're going to do this and then
that's the goal.
So like, is this like only dogs and husbands would eat this, or like
I may join you. We'll see how you do.
But if I like it, that means the dog will like it. Like, walk me through the.
Well, no,
the
you probably.
here.
I don't know if you will like it, but because you're used to like sugar and fat and stuff like that. Like the dog doesn't get those things.
You're like crappy. like really
potato
unhealthy
chips
things.
and ice cream,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
dog doesn't get that.
Yeah.
So in this,
How do you tell your husband he's unhealthy without telling him he's unhealthy?
you feed him a dog treat, homemade dog treat. Okay, so what I have already pre-mixed here is 1/4 cup of like whole wheat flour.
Okay.
Some people use oat flour, you know, you can mix it up a little bit. We used whole wheat flour because that's what we had on hand. Also, I did 1/4 cup of peanut butter, and you have to be really careful about this. It has to be peanut butter that doesn't have any additives, doesn't have any.
Very careful.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't. This
Don't
is
mess
like
around with the peanut butter,
only
yo.
peanuts, you know, stirred up, and that peanut butter. And then I did 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. Again, no sugar, no additives, no nothing. So it's good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna.
I can't wait.
So, but this takes a little time. So we're gonna put it in the dash. We're gonna set it aside. I'm gonna go set the timer. And then I can't wait to see how you explain all the other things.
So basically, we're
going on.
gonna put like just a couple of bones, or is this
Yeah.
like? Should I try it?
Yeah, go for it.
You okay?
You might need to dig into it because it's more like a dough.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't just go like that.
No, here, we're just gonna push it in a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. It's gonna be
All right.
amazing. Okay, there you
So
go.
we're going one. How many are we doing here?
Let's do like 4 or 5,
This
whatever.
is like
Let's
this
just
is.
keep going. We'll give
I
Harper
feel like the
rest.
cooking shows do great on Amazon Live. So like,
So
like
are
this
you
is like a
thinking-
pseudo.
So
Is that
give us a
accurate?
shout out
Pseudo?
if you. No,
Yeah.
wait. 2. You said
Just
like,
a 2?
No.
Okay. How many are we doing here?
We're filling it up.
When we
Changed my
told
mind.
you earlier that we haven't planned this, like we have an idea of what's going to transpire, but that's the fun.
Clearly,
like we're doing this
we
right in
didn't,
front of you.
Yeah, have
So,
this conversation.
We hope,
before.
and like if you've got some fun jokes or anything you want to share as we go, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love follow, unmute. Now they always say like unmute. But like, would you be able to read my lips with unmute? Because
you're
you'd
like,
have
how
to
would you
hear
know
me
to
saying
unmute, to
unmute. Like that's
unmute?
never
Okay.
made any sense to me. But
Okay. So
I'm
I've
learning.
loaded
Oh my
this
gosh,
up.
she
It looks
is
good.
ambitious. She has put all the I didn't
It
see
comes
that coming.
with 8 little
8?
slots
Okay.
here. Yeah.
And then you think like it's been a little
Oh,
bit
I
since
think
we've used this.
yeah.
So does it look
So-
like? Does it actually come? Okay, we're
So
gonna
here-
find out
here we go.
together.
It looks like this. And then I think I just like plug it in. It may have needed to preheat, but whatever. We're just gonna,
We're gonna go to
we're gonna
5.
make our own rules.
Oh,
here.
so it should have already been hot. But wouldn't that be hot when you put it in there though?
No, I should have read the directions. But I haven't made this.
But
before.
this is real life stuff here
Okay,
because
here we go.
whenever
Plug
you're
it in.
trying something like this, we've done this before, but it's been a minute. So, okay,
Okay, it's in.
all right. So
Just like
let's get a marker.
pancake maker.
We got 14 after.
No, I was gonna set the timer.
You're gonna set the timer,
yeah.
okay?
And wash my hands.
So organizenmagan. She's organized. She's gonna do the timer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put this over here, and
And then
we're
the
about.
people at home can hear when the timer goes off.
So hey, how's your Saturday been? Anybody? Like, would love to hear. How's your Saturday? Say hello. Don't be shy.
Okay, so that is working. We're gonna let it sit for 4 minutes or so.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move on to like things that we give our dog. Like every day, tried and true. We have them on hand. Some are super like worn out because the dog has, done what dogs do. So first things first.
We're going to the calm.
Go into the calm.
Okay.
This was something that when we got our dog, the person who gave us our dog said that we should give
No
her.
one gave us the dog. We paid
We-
way too much money for that dog.
Gave.
There's no giving.
Gave. Okay, yeah. When we bought or got the dog.
Should we tell some stories about the dog?
No.
Okay.
Hey, babe. Okay, so.
I didn't
this
want
is
the dog in the beginning. I'm good with the dog now, but.
Do you
I
really
threatened-
want to tell that story?
I threatened. I said, listen, I'm not walking the dog. I'm not feeding the dog. I will pay for the dog, but these kids want the dog, so they're going to do it. And guess what the kids do? Nothing. Megan does
we
everything.
we had them sign a contract. Then no. they
But I
didn't do any of
walk
that.
Harper a lot. We're buddies now. If you're not around, I help a lot.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So he's come full circle. He now loves the dog and snuggles with her and all that stuff. But you were not on board, to say the least, at the beginning. So this is a Kong, and they come in a 2-pack. I have now bought 3 2-packs. So you do the math. I have 6 of them. So every 6 days I have to, is that right? Is my math right?
So you get 2 of those for $11?
Yeah, I get
Is that
2 of them, yeah.
Okay.
So what I do, and this is like her favorite treat, because she only gets fed once a day. And so in the morning, she wakes up and like she's kind of hungry, but I'm not ready to feed her because I don't want her to she loves food, and so I can't let her get chunky. So in here, I put applesauce without like sugar, no additives, like pure applesauce. I put yogurt, like the kind that has like probiotic in it. And I do like a little kibble. And so I load these up.
I'm
I do
gonna
like
act
6.
like, yep, that's exactly what you do.
Have you ever done? Have you ever done it? Okay.
No, of course not.
Okay, so I load it up, put it in the freezer. When we get up early morning, take her for a walk. She gets a Kong, and even when she's like dilly-dallying and we're walking her, and I was like, "Hey, let's go get a Kong," she will like run back home because she
wants
this.
the Kong.
Yeah, she wants that. But other people use peanut butter. You can do pumpkin.
The right kind of peanut butter.
Right.
Be careful on your peanut
yes.
butter.
Watch your peanut butter, people.
Yeah.
So the Kong is like a go-to.
She loves the Kong. She's big fan every morning, and like she said, she goes and does her business quickly, and she comes back, and then she'll like go to the fridge and start barking.
She will. Yeah. So the Kong is part of our daily routine. Now I decided to like kind of broaden my horizons a little bit of like how much she loved the Kong. Maybe she would like some other things, and these are kind of viral. If you're on any of those social media handles, these are called lick pads.
Lick pads.
Yeah. So you can do all sorts of things with these.
Tell me more. What do you mean by that?
Husbands love them too. So you can put like peanut butter, pumpkin. Some people put like mashed banana. Wet dog
Do you know
food.
these people when you say some people? I feel like you're making that up.
Okay.
Who does that?
People do. I Googled it.
Name them.
Whatever. So I've done that. And so you can freeze it or you can give it to them. And they also say there's certain dogs that like scarf down their food, and this is a way to slow them down because they have to get in there and lick out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is that the timer?
It is the timer.
Oh,
yeah.
it's steaming, honey.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys see the steam?
Hopefully it's not burning.
I don't know. I just think we should get back to that real quick.
Okay.
I
don't know if that's allowed.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So here we go. We're ready to see what this has in store. Oh, these look amazing.
Do they?
Yeah, but I think they need to cool. So I'm just going to unplug and turn off the annoying timer.
Are you all like on the edge of your seat waiting for this to see like if we like it, to see are they burnt? Ooh, they're a little crispy.
But it smells good.
It does smell good. This is going to be interesting. So she's letting them cool.
Cool a little bit.
Okay.
So in this set, this is a 2 set. There's bigger sizes.
2-setter.
We have, he's showing you the wrong side, by the way. It has suction cups. So I've even seen where people like put it on the side of their refrigerator or on the ground and it won't move around. So the suction, see, stays put. It also comes with like a handy dandy spatula. You can take your mashed banana.
Not just any spatula.
Handy
dandy
okay.
spatula.
All right, so lick pads, super fun for dogs. Like I said, our dog loves the Kong so much
fun.
that she
doesn't get any better than that for your dog.
All right, we're moving along. This is all food, feeding. I already mentioned our dog is a little high maintenance, and maybe her owners are a little bit high maintenance. So we realized because of her breed early on, and when I say that, I mean me, she was getting ear infections, like a lot. And we realized it was like produce, like poultry. Right. So almost all the like food that you find on the market has poultry in it. So I was like, maybe I should start making her dog food. Yeah. And I've been doing that for, gosh, how long have we had our dog? 6, 7 years? It's been a long time. Essentially in a crock pot.
20 years.
1,000 years that we've had our dog. Crock pot, beef, vegetables, rice, but she isn't getting everything that she needs when she has that food. So this is the additive that I add, additive in a good way. It is called NutriThrive. And it has
put that in our food?
Yeah, it's
for
essentially
the
a powder.
Kong.
No. We're moved on from the Kong.
I just didn't know which one.
Like her food.
The audience wants to know. I'm thinking,
what
would the audience ask?
Okay. It's basically Oh yeah, because you already know.
I do
You're
this.
an intricate part of this family.
Yep.
Okay, so it's basically a powder that I add to her homemade dog food that gives her like all those like trace minerals and
Right.
essential vitamins that she needs.
Okay.
So NutriThrive. Honestly, when I started buying this, you could only buy it
Don't be
on.
honest.
Okay, so
Just-
dishonestly. You can only buy it on their website, and then I noticed they have it on Amazon now with actually a little cheaper price. So get it on Amazon. Yeah, we have it linked down below. Moving along to the next food item.
Oops.
Oops,
This,
we did it again.
so that, the ultimate pet nutrition
Yeah.
is, holy smokes, $48.50.
Yeah, you're not supposed to respond like that. Okay, you only do a sprinkle,
gosh.
baby. Like
Have
you
fun,
use
bro.
for months. You use it for months, and it's just a sprinkle. So
Okay.
each little bit
That-
is only like 10 cents.
That is proof, people, that like, I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm like, wait, did something say $48.50? Okay, I guess if you really care about your dog.
He's so good at selling these things.
If
Okay.
you don't care about your dog, then don't get this. I mean, we care about our dog. I'm just kidding you. I'm totally kidding.
All right, moving along.
Be you. Do you.
Moving along, our dog.
Are we moving along?
Yeah,
so,
we're moving
so
along.
this
Yeah.
is the next thing.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna fix this in the future.
I
You
know,
know you'll have
we
been
need to do
around.
this.
Yeah, you'll know you've been around when I don't have to go reach over anymore.
Okay, so the OGs will be like, I remember when.
I remember when Gavin used to,
reach.
I don't know, but it is a nice segment break. It's like
It
shifts
is,
from each.
yeah, and you're getting a workout, so yeah. Okay, our dog sometimes gets like bladder infections. And let's talk about the amount of money that we spend going to the vet. Like, you don't want to go because it costs a lot of money. So if you can prevent any of these issues, then it's
So
worth.
this prevents bladder
Yes.
infections.
Well,
we are not
we're
veterinarians.
vets, we're not doctors.
We're not
this isn't medical
veterinarians.
advice. Okay, but this is what is called crayon bladder health, and it's just one little nugget of goodness, and there's a whole jar of them, and I just kind of put it in her food. She
It's
doesn't
a
even know it's
nugget
there.
of goodness.
She thinks it tastes great, and
How often does she get that?
I do it a couple times a week. I don't do it every day.
Really?
Yeah, this has lasted me for a while.
And she
But I
likes
will
it?
say, she doesn't notice, so she eats it. I don't know if she likes it. I haven't given it to her like alone, right? It's just part of her
Like
food.
what you do to me, probably. You secretly put stuff in like, Gavin needs a little bit of this.
Yep, same thing.
I'm
You
tired
give me
tonight.
little-
Let's knock Gavin out.
Give them little
So,
nuggets. Okay,
yeah.
but I will tell you, since we've been using this, she has not had a bladder infection. So
Say
proof.
what?
Yep, proof positive.
Are you
Oh,
serious? How's that
Yep.
for
Yep,
an
yep, yep.
endorsement?
Yep.
And that is $29.99. So
But there's, oh gosh, comes with how many in here? Yeah.
yeah, what do we got? We
Like a
should give more
lot.
details on this.
I know, 90. So,
A
and
90 count.
90, like if you gave them
If I
every
was
day,
gonna do
it'd
the
be
quick
3 months.
math, that's 30 cents a piece, yo.
Right, but I only give it to her a couple times a week, so like that lasts me 6+ months.
We bought this 3 years ago.
Oh wait, it's
Lasts
expired.
forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, moving along. So talking about remedies, right? Like we're very holistic with our kids, holistic with ourselves, and holistic with our dog. And this is not going to be any surprise to people who know me personally. I think dogs reflect their
I'm kind of
owners.
curious. I do know her personally, so
Yeah, okay.
continue.
Okay, I think dogs reflect their owners. And I tend to be a little anxious
I know where this is
sometimes.
going.
Yeah. And our dog is super anxious. She's scared of bikes. She's scared of drainage pipes like on the sidewalk.
Yep.
She's scared of really thunder. She's scared of fireworks.
Lightning.
She's
Thunder and
yeah.
lightning.
She's scared of everything.
Yeah.
A
pretty
little
much.
like me. Okay, so this is something that is great for dogs because it is holistic, like we talked about. It's Bach Remedies. Bach Remedies actually are the
Bach
flower
Rescue Remedy.
Yeah, are the flower essence.
25% off right now. Only $18.74.
Okay, but our friend does
On
Bach.
sale right now at the time of this video.
Okay, our friend does Bach Remedies. You got, remember when you did that with our friend Lori?
Oh yeah,
That's her. Yeah.
This is the same thing.
Yeah, they sell it on
Pet?
Amazon. That they have pet. Yeah. So Yeah.
This is
Did you
stuff.
notice how much he shifted
This is
and
good
was like,
stuff.
yeah.
I was like, man, she's put me on a spot here.
Yeah.
And I was either gonna go one way. I was gonna either act like I remember what she was talking about, or
I could tell you
I was
really
gonna
didn't know.
remember.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I remember.
So, and our dog, as
Lori,
she's...
if you're, shout out to you. We love you.
We
if
love
you're
you,
watching this ever
Lori. Yeah,
someday.
that's one of our book club friends. But I feel like the older our dog gets, the more anxious she gets. Probably reflects me too. So the Bach Remedies is a go-to, you know,
Okay.
helps with dog anxiety.
We recommend.
And you just put some drops in their food, their water, you know, maybe take a few yourself. Well, I'm not.
No, that's, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know. You think
Okay.
does it say it's safe for humans?
It's, yeah.
Well, we just need to retract that if not.
You need your
Amazon
readers.
has strict rules.
Okay. Don't don't put it in your food.
What we got next?
There is a human version of this. Buy the human
There you go.
version, enjoy it. It'll help you with your anxiety.
There you go.
Okay. We are moving along. The next thing, okay, you all are gonna think our dog is like got a lot of issues.
The Zymox Advanced.
This is, she does, like I said, she gets ear infections. And every time we take her, it costs a bundle to take her to the doctor. This is drops that we put, if I see her like rolling around, rubbing her ears, you kind of get the hint if you're in tune with your dog. If your dog starts showing signs of having some ear infections, this is a home remedy that you can kind of, you know, put the kibosh on it before it gets out of control.
Kibosh.
Again, we're not vets, we're not doctors, this isn't medical advice, but if your dog's, you know, seeming to have some ear issues, this will save you a lot of money.
This is the choice.
This is it. Zymox.
In our opinion, this has worked for us. Do this for
And while we're talking about dogs, and sometimes they have injuries, our dog got fixed.
Are we going?
This is the
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go. Next.
like you said. If
that-
you've gone to the to the vet.
The E-Kong?
Okay, yeah, it's the
KOMG
inflatable collar.
dog.
Yes, it's an inflatable collar because if you go to the vet and when they have some kind of procedure done, they are going to give you one of those plastic cones. We've all seen them, like the cone of shame, right? Every dog is so sad wearing them. It doesn't, they're
You all ever
unhappy.
made your husband wear one of those? I thought that was weird when Megan made me do it after I had an earache.
Well, yeah, I now have an upgrade. The inflatable collar honestly is a game changer. Like our dog was like so depressed after she had stuff, and I knew it was because like she had this cone on, cone on, and she couldn't see anything. And then we got the inflatable collar, and like she was like super happy. I wrote about it on my blog. I have a before and after picture.
Can you walk me through how you knew she was depressed and then happy?
I have pictures. Go to my website. Go to my blog. I have a before and I have
Was she
an
just
after.
like her head down?
And then the second one, literally, she's like smiling and she has this on. I mean, if that's not
Like
truth, it
dog with their window out, I mean, their face out the window when they're driving kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, before we keep going
Just
on,
trying
do you
to
think
paint a
we
picture for these people.
should we try some of the biscuits?
Hey, so if you're just joining us, a few minutes ago, we took this right here, and
Do you remember what was in there?
there's all kinds of stuff. You have to rewind or watch it over again. But we're making dog biscuits. We're doing it right here, and so right behind us. Should we pull? Is it too hot? Is it too hot to bring it over?
Too hot to handle?
But we're both going to test this, and with the logic that if we like it, the dog's gonna
not
like
even
it.
if we like it, but like if we think it's tolerable, then
If it's
the dog will
tolerable,
probably...
the dog will think it's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Probably the best thing
so,
ever.
he doesn't remember the ingredients, but it was pumpkin, peanut butter, and
Special
whole
kind of
wheat
peanut
flour.
butter.
Yeah, all of it,
Yeah.
no additives, nothing, you know, like as pure as you can get. So, I mean, look at that. Those look pretty good,
Can
right?
you see that?
If you
Yeah.
have a dog with allergies or you care about your pet's health, this may be something you want to try. These look pretty good.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, here, we're gonna bring it.
Oh, we are? We're gonna, oops. Oh,
Oh, it's like
I was gonna hold it up to the camera to just
like a
show
little
them,
bone,
like,
yeah.
look.
Well,
it's
we
like,
could break off the little extra
Yeah.
edging. Yeah. So, ready?
you ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
That's pretty good. Tastes like pumpkin, peanut butter. He loves it.
I was gonna have the one bite there.
The dog. Our dog's gonna love
Your
it.
dog will think it's amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay,
And it's super healthy.
Let's just,
So, but with
we gotta give them the real scoop.
No, but with the dash, it comes with like
Your dog's
15,
gonna love it.
20.
It's for your dog. But
Yeah.
like if you were making this for you, it's beyond bland. Like,
You
I
just
just
need a
felt
little-
like I was
well,
just
we're
eating
used to-
like flour or something.
Well, we're used to like salt and sugar and fat.
Unhealthy stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm sure they'll love it.
so nailed it or failed it.
I think it's a
nailed it for dogs.
nailed it for dogs.
Uh-huh.
I think it looked good. It probably needs to sit for a while so it like hardens.
Yeah, a little
And
crispier.
then anything, just enough of a taste that like dogs, I mean, come on, they eat they eat their own. So they will think it's amazing.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we're moving along. We've talked about issues
What have we
like
talked
health
about?
issues with like the dogs, right? So
Yeah.
like another issue. I mean, seriously, dog ownership is not for sissies.
It's
like
not.
there's always something going on. There's always something wrong. And like I said, she's had ear infections. She's had bladder infections. And
Kind of like having another kid. Like there's just it's
yeah,
just
yeah. But she can't
that's
tell
go,
you
constantly.
she can't tell you what's wrong with her. The other thing she's had
Kids can't either. They just cry.
yeah, right. The other thing she's had is fleas. And so we have used this really just a couple of times. It was, it's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. So this is a flea comb. It's kind of like when your kids get
The
hair
Coastal
lice.
Pet Safari.
Not that our kids have ever had hair lice, but I've heard about other people getting hair lice. And this is basically the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you
but
take
for
it.
dogs.
Yeah, actually, this probably would work for kids too. So if you have this, you could use it on your kids.
9% on sale right now at this video. $6.49, usually $7.14.
So part of it is you want to get them out of the hair, and this is like you can see it's like so like close together that it pulls all of that out. Or if they have dry, sometimes our dog gets dry skin or whatever, so you can use it for a multitude.
I don't know about you all, but like, I'm out on this one, right? If this thing's coming out, I'm somewhere else.
Well,
and that's
that's
probably
pretty much
very
90%
stereotypical of husbands,
of-
right? Like,
right.
that doesn't sound so
Yeah.
great. But I mean, maybe I'd be nearby holding Harper for support.
Yeah, you
I'd hold like this to hope that like it doesn't jump onto me.
you want to tell them other times you've held Harper?
The other 2 times?
Well, when you had to hold her and it was not the best
But
experience.
you know
yeah.
what like groomers are supposed to do.
Anal gland expression.
that
Yeah,
is-
that is not being featured on this show, by the
There
way.
were no
Yeah,
anal
yeah.
glands.
This is another thing that is actually a really useful tool. Our dog has really curly hair, and so we have to get her groomed pretty regularly.
It's the
And
Rubold Dematting.
It's like a tool. It's like a comb, right? So I don't know if you can see that. But essentially, like her hair gets so curly that like down at the scalp, like it starts getting like all tangled.
Yep.
And so this kind of breaks through it, cuts through it, and then it's so much easier.
And it saves us money when she gets her hair cut because
Yeah.
he's like, we're going to charge you more. Because,
Right, dematting charge. Yeah. So
Which is
invest
such
in
a,
this.
like, that's such a, like, come on. It's already a crazy amount to have
That's
the
true.
haircut.
Yeah, that's true. This will
Right?
save
Don't
you
all
money.
agree with that? Oh
You
my
do
gosh.
that.
Hey, I love it. We got some
Happy Saturday.
J-Lo's. Yes, this happy Saturday, y'all.
Hi.
Happy Saturday to you.
Are you
Thank
using
you.
any of these tools at home? Tell us what your go-to things are for your pets.
I hope you are with us because it's been a little bit since I felt like we're getting ghosted on the comments. I didn't
we're
look, but
glad-
thank
we're
you
glad
so
to
much.
have some
We appreciate any
friends show
any
up.
love,
Yeah.
any hearts, a follow. We do this every Saturday night, mostly. That's the plan, is mostly every Saturday
Yeah, because
night.
you're gonna surprise me with like a special like event.
If we're not here, that
vacation,
means I'm out whining, dining, Megan. We're
Yeah.
doing something fun.
probably like a trip around the world.
Nah, we haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
So.
okay, yeah. All right, so
we got
what's
next?
coming on next? We're
Oh,
talking about health
I
stuff for
think
dogs.
are we about halfway through?
Oh, you want to do?
I think if you watch us from the beginning, we have different segments, and we don't want to make it just. We want to like connect with you all. We want to like get to know you. So how do you get to know people? You share stuff, like personal stuff. So we've come up with these questions. I can't remember what they are.
We meaning
call
me.
it the jar o' questions, and we're gonna both answer this. I'm kind of nervous because
Yeah.
what we got in here?
No pressure.
Do I get a pick or
Hopefully
you
it's
pick?
not. Yeah, it's you, babe.
Okay.
Go for it.
Am I gonna, how small is this print? Am I
I
gonna
know.
have
I
to
do
get my
have
readers on?
readers if you need
Okay.
readers.
What is your best memory of us so far?
Wow.
I
Ew.
don't remember this question.
I don't either.
Did you?
No,
Yeah. What is your best memory of us so far? I mean, you know, the pause is that there's so many.
Right, like the hundreds and hundreds of so many best memories.
I guess, do you want to go first? I got a good one that just came to mind.
Go for it, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to embarrass her, but when,
But he's gonna
You know, no, I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go a different route.
Okay.
I'm going to go, when we got engaged, we went on a cruise. I did a surprise cruise, and I had the ring with me. Our flight was delayed. We almost missed the cruise, and the ring was in like the carry-on bag, and I was very nervous about that. And I proposed to her after dinner the first night at the front of the ship, and that's extremely memorable. That was a very fun night. That would be mine. But I could go on and on.
Well, it's interesting that your best memory is at the front end of our relationship marriage. And one of my best memories, honestly, was just a couple weeks ago. We celebrated 25 years of marriage, even though we've known each other longer and have been friends longer. And because in a few months, we're going to be celebrating Gavin's 50. Or we did not, I shouldn't tell people that. Okay, I mean his like 30, whatever. So we're going to be celebrating his birthday.
I'm trying.
Right. Yeah. So we did not do anything really big for our anniversary because our 25th anniversary coincides with a big birthday for him. And so our kids are all home from college, and you know, we just have a lot going on over the summer that we decided we would do something local. And we, at the beach, I can tell it. Yeah, he's getting bored of my story.
No, that's not bored, but
Yeah, so the best memory is I wrote up the best 25 memories of our entire relationship and read them to you at the beach. And it was kind of a full circle moment of us recapping the highs, the lows, and everything in between. That was
I feel like this is a little bit of a humble brag.
Now, what a great wife I am.
It was awesome. I so appreciated it. It was fun. It was
We've had a lot of good memories, so yeah.
But, yeah, she's, you know, that's another story for another time. Okay, let's get back on track here.
All right,
what we got next? What we got next?
This is something that no pet owner even wants to deal with.
The vet's best dog toothpaste. And
that one has a toothbrush. I have the similar kit that has like the finger brush. I have that toothbrush, but I wore it out. This is super important. We've talked about vet bills over and over tonight. It costs so much money if your dog has teeth issues. So, way to prevent them is to use this little Enzymatic, is that how you say it? Enzymatic toothbrush.
What we got here?
Yeah. Clearly he's not around when I do this.
I've never. So it's got this. You see that at the very, you know, edge of that. So wow, look at that.
Enzymatic toothbrush.
Gotta have small fingers.
All right, so we have gone through the feeding part of the dog. We have gone through like kind of the maintenance, health care of the dog. Now we're getting to the fun stuff, which is all excited. Get your party pants on, people.
Put your seatbelts on. It's the fun time.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the favorite toys for our dog. And I'm a little worried she's gonna hear some of these toys and go a little crazy because we have her locked up
This is the Hyper Pet Doggy. It runs out. I can't see it.
No. Yeah, it's a doggy tail.
Tail.
Oh, here. Literally, can you see this thing? It moves on its own.
It's a little creepy.
And it makes noises like it's being, you know, chased. Our dog loves this, chases it around. At first she was a little scared of it. We did a whole like video a few years ago of like all the best toys. This one is tried and true. It's it's going off again, right? But listen to it.
Love it.
Yeah. So this one gets a lot of airtime.
1677. Yeah. Give it a try.
Yeah. It's the Hyper Dog Tail, I think is what it's called. But they have different versions. They have one that looks like a raccoon, one that's... So if your dog is into rabbits, then buy the rabbit version. Hey. There you go. All right, the next thing that... this is like almost embarrassing. You all, like, look how chewed up this thing is.
The Amicus treat dispenser.
Okay, so essentially our dog drives us nuts when she gets bored. I will be working on the computer, doing stuff, and she's like barking at me, needing my attention. I'm like, okay, what can I do to distract her? I grab this because what you do is you put treats in the hole, and there's like a weighted, I don't know, weighted weight. I don't know what you call that at the bottom. And
I don't either. You have no idea.
He doesn't even know what this is. But okay, so you put the treats in there, and it's actually, it makes your dog smarter too, because they hit it and you can see like how it moves around, and it like the treat will come out the more she
It
moves around.
increases your dog's intelligence.
There you go. That's why our dog is so smart. But you can tell,
Dog's
like,
not very
I don't know
smart.
if you can, like, look, she has chewed this thing up. She's
Yeah,
loved it
let's
to
get
pieces.
I got a longer arm.
I mean,
You see all the,
yeah,
we're just gonna get the
like,
closeness
proof
for
positive
you.
of how
Yeah.
much she loves this treat dispenser. Super popular thing with our dog.
Yeah, if you love your
Yeah.
dog and you,
Speaking of, like, literally everything we're going to show you has been so
Is
loved
this-
up. It's like the Velveteen Rabbit dog
this is
version.
just proof that,
Yeah, right.
it
So,
speaks for itself.
A lot of
This
dogs.
is the Outward Hound. What is this? Nina.
No, it's the one right
Odyssey.
there. No, it's the one right there.
Oops.
So when I was looking at
goodness.
all the products that we
The
were going to
Outward
show,
Hound hide a squirrel.
okay, hide a squirrel. There are different versions. There's a holiday version, which we also have, but I didn't want to inundate you with all of our toys. I just picked the favorites. This one has like 40,000 reviews. Like it was the top, like of all the things that we featured, this one and like the next item are the two highest rated, highest purchased items of all the things. We've probably featured 100 items on our show. This is like perfect for dogs because it's like a burrowing, it's a burrowing squirrel. I want you to look at this thing. It has been loved to pieces, and essentially your dog just digs in and grabs different squirrels out of this. I have no idea where he went, by the way. So this one is super fun. It has gotten a lot of mileage at our house. It's actually held up pretty well considering we've had it for a few years, and it is one of the highest rated. I mean, right now it's $11. Like that's super cheap if you're looking for like a new toy for your dog. And you can see she like has loved this thing to no end. All right, so that is the Squirrel Outbound Burrow toy. Next is also by the same company. And these two are the highest rated ones we have. Now this one, again, will make your dog smart. You are going to be putting like treats. Look at all these little flaps. And all of these things slide. So you can put little treats, kibble. We get all, you know, little treats from Trader Joe's and or even just little dog food in there. And it forces them to kind of use their skills of thinking, right? So they're moving it around, flipping things, and that one is super popular with our dog. There you go. All right. Moving along. Now I'm going to have to do the move since Gavin's not here. All right. We are moving into the most popular thing. This is not a dog toy. This is something that we bought years ago when we first got our dog.
That wasn't going to be a good idea. I was going to bring Harper on, but that wasn't going to work.
I was like, where did he go?
Yeah.
I was worried it was some kind of bathroom emergency.
Trying to have a conversation with her, and I was like, "Can you do this, Harper?" And she started
You
yelping.
already know. We've tried to feature her before, and she
just
was
thought
our
it-
worst guest
I
ever.
had this idea, and I tried to go with it, and then it was not going to work.
No,
So.
what would you?
Okay, hey, we're moving on. I'm sorry to.
We have a new segment called WTF. Okay, moving
Gavin
along.
disappears.
Moving along, so I've showed you like some of her favorite toys. This is a dog toy that's not actually a dog toy. So hopefully, you know, just watch
Did
your
you
dog
change
responsibly. I did. I had to reach over. I had to do the reach. It's a little embarrassing. My husband left me for moments
So
for
proud
another
of you,
woman
honey.
upstairs.
Many times I'm proud of you. So
Okay,
proud of
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so this is by far, we saved this for last, is her favorite toy. And it was just by happenstance.
It's a little weird.
It's by happenstance
Yeah.
that the kids were like cleaning out their rooms and
You've said the name already?
no, I haven't. Yeah, it is
The
a
Pillow Pats Originals.
pillow pet. And I mean, this thing has been loved to pieces, and not in a creepy way, right? So it's been, what she does is she like props herself up on here and she sits on it, and we call it her boyfriend because
little
she
bit
just,
in a creepy way.
no creepy way. She loves this thing. So we have gone through, what would your estimate be?
Do you all see this thing? Like, what she has done to this?
No, she like chews on it a little bit.
Yeah,
and,
like is it
hugs
safe to
Yeah.
let her
No,
have
this? She goes this, and she goes, and she props up on it. So
I
this is
think
her
she's
boyfriend, as we call it.
terrorizing this thing when
Yeah,
we're
this
not
poor
around.
penguin has been
Like,
beat up.
You like to make the cute version
Yeah,
of it, but how
well,
did it get like that?
we have a nicer one upstairs with the dog right now. So we have one upstairs and we have one downstairs, and every time one gets, full of holes, you can see this one's been loved a little bit. We have to buy a new one. I think we've gone through probably 10 since she's been a couple of years. Yeah,
At
she
least.
does. Yeah, so this is actually
I remember we once
best
got
buy.
an Alabama one, and we just let her just tear that thing.
What, you don't like Alabama? That's not nice. What if we have Alabama fans on here?
Not Roll Tide. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
what are you a
I'm
fan
sorry.
of then? If you're going to start throwing out what
Go
you're
Blue.
not a fan
Go
of.
Blue, or we are Penn State.
Okay, and
That's where our
why?
daughters
Why would
go.
you say that? Oh, okay.
Our
that's
daughters go to
nice.
those schools,
Yeah,
so
they do.
no hate towards all those Tide fans out there. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so those are our dog's favorite toys. And we're moving on.
but wait, there's more.
We're moving
We're not
on to
finished.
the next segment.
Okay, next
Yeah.
segment. So, this was my idea. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. I don't know why I'm taking credit for this, but it's one of my favorite movies where it's
Which
called-
made question like everything if that's one of your favorite movies.
well, comedies, and with the kids when they were growing up, like they thought it was funny too. So yeah, if you watch
It's
it
kind
now,
of a
you might be
cult
like,
classic.
"What is wrong with Gavin?" But
Right, yeah.
it's called Napoleon Dynamite, and there's a part in the movie where this guy's selling Tupperware at like a table, and like the people aren't interested, and then he pulls out this box and he's like, "I bet you all would want something like this," and he pulls out this sailboat of this box that looks just
Clearly
like this,
we
okay?
wanted it because we have one now.
Probably my favorite thing in the whole house. And let's go on, in case you want this very thing, okay?
You can have this today.
It's only $27.99.
It actually is pretty well made. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, we were pretty impressed. It was bigger than what we were expecting. So, which that's always good.
And just like little details. I mean, this whole thing is like it's sewed together. There's stitching on it. It's legit,
It's
people.
solid.
If you're
And,
looking for a
it got
sailboat,
this like anchored necklace thing. I bet if you took that off, you could wear it.
I don't think it's a necklace. But
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
The whole point is
it's called I Want That. And the show, the wife said that, like, honey, I want that. So this is the I Want That segment, okay? So we're gonna put this here so it stays in this. And then you're gonna give me my I Want That.
I mean, essentially.
So it means like I buy stuff. We all buy stuff all the time. Of like spur of the moment, like I kind of need that. I want that. Whatever it may
It's
be.
an impulse buy, essentially.
impulse
You're
buy.
like, oh, I really need that. So here's Gavin's I Want That he has bought recently.
Okay, so with my job, I drive quite a bit, and even though my
Are you a
seat
truck
is
driver?
no, but
Oh.
my seat my seat is comfortable, but I was noticing like when I was getting out, my behind was sore. Okay, so I was like, I gotta fix that. So I was looking around, and I came across it's like this cushion for the seat. Okay, for your car, and you put these things in the back, so it like goes
Tucks
in there,
in,
tucks in, and then it won't come apart. This thing is awesome. Like if you can see, like when I press on it, it like
What do you call that? Memory foam.
it's compressed.
It's like memory.
It compresses.
Memory
yeah,
foam.
memory foam around. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
it'll
comfortable. This one has some sand in it because the other day we went to the beach and we got rained on and we were soaked in the car. So anyway,
And it survived that. So
it did.
that's,
This
it's
is,
durable. Is
this
what you're
is,
saying.
all this stuff, obviously we recommend if you drive a lot and you can get different colors for, different color seats and stuff. But I recommend this. It's called the King
You can't
Phoenix
see. Our
car
eyesight
seat.
is
Yeah.
getting bad.
To give you the exact name, it's only $21.99.
Oh, it's on sale right now.
Yep.
Here's the thing that's
$29.96 usually, $21.99.
Here's the thing that stinks. I find that so many things that we
stinks?
feature is that like all of a sudden they're on sale.
Yeah.
We're always paying full price. Like we gotta
Yeah.
figure out how to monitor these sales
I know, it's
on
like,
Amazon. Right.
Nope, it's
Yeah.
not for us.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's your I want that.
This is I want that.
Yeah, my I want that is kind of piggybacking off of the last couple weeks. The first week, your I want that, we had like a water filter for our shower, and we both felt like it really helped like our skin, our hair, the whole shebang. And then last week I did like the Kinra like spray for like blowouts to like heat protection so it doesn't harm your hair as much. This one is also in the hair category. And I'm pretty particular. I've been like shopping around for like hair products that I like because I don't want sulfates. I want it to be like clean and not like harmful to my hair, right?
Yeah.
So I literally just picked this up. Like I've tried it
Like
once.
60 minutes ago when you say literally?
No, like when I showered, an hour ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
just-
it's,
yeah.
so I've given it one go. I liked it so far. I'm gonna like try it out and see how it goes because they are like holistic, organic. It doesn't have all the fillers and stuff in it. So this was so far a good purchase for me. And it has biotin in it.
Biotin shampoo
Yeah.
and conditioner.
They came together.
By Maple Holistics.
Yeah, has rosemary oil in it. I think this one, there's different, you can go on their website. They have tons of different products depending on what you're looking for. Because some people want like, less frizzy. Some people want, thickening. And this one has sandalwood in it, which is supposed to like promote.
We all know about sandalwood.
Yes, right?
You want
Google
some
it.
of that.
I won't that. So this one has sandalwood in it, which is supposed to help, promote a healthy hair growth.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And it's 8% off right now. So I swear to goodness, it was not.
8%.
I paid full price for this. All right. So that is my I want it this week.
All right. Is that
We're coming to the close. We got a few things of like what you wearing, son.
yeah,
That's the last segment.
There we go. So you're first.
All right. So it's
so
weird.
cute, so
It is
cute,
cute. So
honey.
this is made by Cup Sheet, and here's the thing that's interesting. Like it's a cute little sundress. I remember the first episode we did. He told me to stand up and twirl, which I'm not gonna twirl for you all, but I will tell you this is a weird
patootie.
one.
I don't know why you don't like to twirl.
Okay, this is a weird one because I feel like the online reviews don't reflect my experience. Like I feel like it fits
now you
well,
got
it's
me.
loose. Yeah, I mean, what you're worrying about the reviews.
Hey.
It's like 3.5 stars. Usually we only pick products that are like 4, like we have the steadfast rule of it has to be 4.5 or above. I bought this because I thought it looked cute, and I'm backing it, dude. Like it's comfy, it's cozy, it's like the perfect summer dress.
Cute.
I was worried that it might be like a little see-through. I even went outside and made Gavin like look at me in the sun and be like, is it see-through? And it wasn't, so there you go. I like it. Don't always listen to the reviews.
Yeah.
Because this one's a winner. I think it's really cute.
There you go. She
Cute and
endorses
lovely.
it. All right. Now, for my shirt here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you're probably like, oh my gosh, is Gavin going to play golf after this? I am not. In case
He's
you
playing
want me to answer
pickleball.
that, yeah. Now I love golf shirts. The big, like if your husband, like I'm assuming it's mostly, women watching this, I could be wrong, but I like kind of fitted shirts. I wanted to, the fitted makes you kind of feel like, like working out kind of like is maybe
so
paying off. I'm
muscular.
always trying to like impress her and still, like, give me that eye or something. But anyway, so the problem is with these kind of shirts for guys, they would know, like the really like high-end stuff, it's like $75 to $90 a shirt. So I was like, babe, I want to find a good one, a really good one that's affordable, okay? Once again, this is 15% off. It's usually $27.96 and it's $23.76.
Can't beat that. Really.
It's called the...
Well, and I will tell you, like, it's one of the, it has like, it's the wicking kind. There's that certain material that, like, I feel like it wears better, it washes. Like, this has gone through the wash a little bit.
I'm going to say this right, but it's the male reg, okay? It's the men's golf polo, short sleeve wicking. And It's the exact same normal material. It feels very comfortable. You can tell it's like a high quality for under $30. Are you kidding me? So I am in the process of buying this in multiple colors.
Well, and so many of them, I feel like if they're cotton based, like they start getting like, you can tell like they get worn out, like the wear and tear on it, like get a little nubby, if you will.
Correct.
This, because it's that smooth wicking material, you're not going to deal with
Very
that.
nice. Very nice.
That was very nice.
Very nice. So, oh my gosh, I hope you had as much fun as we had. Thank you for watching any portion of this if you got this far. Thank you even more. Follow us, share this with people. Come back Saturday night, spend it with us. You ain't got nothing going on. Like, come shop with us. Come have some fun. We're gonna
tell us
start
what
off.
you're using. We're always looking
Yeah.
for like new ideas. Like
And we're gonna
incorporate
like
in
have
our life.
appetizers. We might have some
We
beverages
are?
that
Wow,
are
this
legal.
sounds like a lot of work.
You know, all this. We're gonna do all the things.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do all the things. So,
Okay.
thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you another Saturday night soon. Saturday night soon.
And Saturday night soon. And we have our little sign off. Let's see. I gave him a little cue to this. Remember what it was?
What's the sign?
Okay. Peace, love, and prime.
Peace, love, and prime.
There
yo.
we go.
All right.
Peace
We will
out.
see you all
Love
soon.
and
Thanks
prime.
again. Much love.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.